common thing you might even ask somebody to do on like a first date or two is to let's have some drinks.
Yeah, I think it's not as probably expensive as dinner. I mean, depending how much you're drinking, but
True.
And then it kind of helps break the ice, that liquid courage.
Well, here's a trend that would kind of sabotage that a little bit. They're calling it dry dating. And the theory is, one, everything's so expensive these days, so it's going to be a cheaper date if you're not drinking alcohol. But secondly, it might give you an opportunity to really connect with somebody as most genuine as possible because you're not being altered in any way by alcohol. And some people are going on these dry dates and saying, you know what? For years I was going out and I was having some wine or beer or whatever. And I really appreciate them getting to know people. And, I'm making smart decisions and I'm really enjoying the conversation. What do you think about the dry dating?
I don't like it. I think, at least like back when I was single, I wanted to have some alcohol, sit out on a patio, enjoy the sunshine with a nice beer.
Well, and I do think there's something to be said for even the most extroverted of us. You get a little bit nervous if you're excited about a date. I don't want to say liquid courage, but maybe it helps loosen you up a little bit. There's a sweet spot. And so if you're doing the dry dating thing, I know you're saying you get to know this most genuine version of somebody. You might not be. I would argue that a drink or two in, you're getting to know that person.
That's exactly what I thought when you said it's the most genuine. But is it?
Mm-hmm.
Have some alcohol. You're just going to be spilling your guts.
Yeah, I'm not saying you're always going to be a little lubed up, and so that's a genuine version of you, but you're going to be a little bit more honest. You're going to be loose, which as you get to know them, guess what you're going to be? You're going to be honest and loose. With your words.
Yeah.
And maybe other things too. But you could go too far. I do think there's a sweet spot.
I agree that, there's like a fine line on a drink or two versus, oh my gosh, she ended up ordering shots on the first date. Yeah, that might get a little too wild.
Yay or nay on the dry dating?
Someone said that they've been sober for 6 years, so every date is actually a dry date.
There you go.
The funny thing is people always assume it's going to be awkward, but I feel like it's easier because you know right away if we click. Someone else said, my buddy refuses to do like dinner dates, drink dates anymore. He says he thinks first dates should be something active like bowling, escape rooms. His theory is if you need alcohol to enjoy being around someone, they're probably not the right person.
Do you like the idea of a dry date?
I think unless you have some kind of alcoholism issue, go ahead and do it. I mean, it really helps people loosen up, I mean, everybody drinks on the first date. It just makes it more fun. And you can talk more easily.
Well, yeah, there you go. I agree with you. 237, it's call or text. So the theory is you're getting to know a more genuine version of somebody if you choose not to. And you're saving money, too, which the money thing I can at least understand.
Someone said, I went on a dry date. It was really just a coffee date. And it made me realize how nervous I actually am around someone I'm attracted to. I'd rather have a beer to take the edge off. I was kind of uncomfortable at first. And someone else said, I feel like I would like dry dating because I could drive myself home. You don't have to worry about a designated driver, getting an Uber, or waking up wondering if I said something embarrassing.
Dry dating, do you think it's better just not ever have a drink on those first couple of dates?
I definitely believe you definitely should drink. And the reason is you can find out quite a bit about a person after they've had a couple of drinks. You can see if there's someone that can handle alcohol, what their true nature is. And to me, in a first date, that's what you kind of want to find out is, what is this person really like? And I think alcohol is a very good way to do it.
Well, so there's people where that is, a little bit more part of their life than others. I think about you when you were on the dating scene. I think it would have been really off-putting for you to, meet somebody that refused to have a couple of drinks with you because, that's why I like to go out.
Yeah, I don't think that clearly, wouldn't be a match for me. I also think if someone would suggest, a coffee date, no thanks. We just realized we're not compatible.
Yeah, I think a coffee date, I'd be like, hey, hello.
Someone said,
Tell me more.
My worst date ever was a dry date. Not because there wasn't alcohol, but because there was nowhere to escape. We sat at a coffee place for 2 hours, had nothing in common. At least at a bar, there's people watching.
This is so fun.
2
really
hours?
This is great. That's a long time to be sitting there. How much coffee did you have?
That's
Good
what
Lord.
I think. Or did your coffee's empty, but you're still just lingering there? That's when I'd be like, okay, I got to go. Bye.
That also sounds terrible. Not even remotely appealing in any way.